From the mountains and the beaches to the art, history, and culture, not to mention the food, Italy has something to enchant a variety of travelers. My good friend and travel advisor, Susan Tiefel, is in today to talk about the 4 spots that are must-stops on a tour of Italy. You have some friends that are doing this exact trip right now, right?
I have a bunch of clients in Italy right now, are departing soon. Italy in June is just a very special place to be. It is heaven on earth. It is a little crowded, so there are shoulder seasons, but it is just a special place, especially for families.
Okay.
As far as any location, you cannot go wrong. These are just your tried and true locations. We can do a 2.0 and show some kind of off the radar places as well. But these are my go-to. You must see.
If you're going to go to Italy for your first time, this is where you have to go. So the first stop is Florence.
Florence is heaven. It is I've got a wonderful picture here. This is from a rooftop overlooking the Duomo. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's surrounded by the Tuscan hills. You can walk everywhere. The people are so kind, and there's great things to do. We did a little Vespa tour outside, and my kids just got the biggest kick out of it. I should have brought that picture, actually. They would have loved that. But it is a must-do. You can definitely get the vibe of the Italians, and you can sit on the cafes and just watch forever. It's kind of like a little Paris, like just people watching.
I love that. Okay, now the next stop is the Amalfi Coast,
Amalfi Coast. This is heaven. This is a picture from Ravello. It is a hilltop town. So there's Amalfi, Positano. There's Capri, which is a little island off the coast. You must be on the water when you're in Amalfi. So the views are spectacular when you're out in your spot wherever you choose. But when you're out on the water for the day, it's just amazing looking back at all the beauty and look at that.
The water is
That's Capri. So that's a view from the top of. There's a wonderful hotel at the top of Capri, and that's looking down, and it is just amazing. The views. I mean, you sit there and think that can't be real, and it is. It is absolute heaven.
Okay, so Rome. Let's talk Rome.
So basically, there's so many different layers of Roman history. You've got, biblical. You've got the Romans. You've got the current in art and history. So you need a minimum of 2 to 3 days. And so many people try to fly. There's great flights in and out of Rome, so it's a great place to end or begin. And you cannot, the Vatican, you need a whole day. The Colosseum, there's just so many things to do. And the Romans are fabulous people. They're really, really fun. So great shopping in Rome as well.
Okay.
And these are my kids in front of the fountain making their wish.
Cool.
And your wish is always that you can return to Rome.
That's so good. Now, okay, so when you're doing these 4 spots, how many days do you think you need to allocate?
I really like a minimum of 2 to 3 nights per location.
Okay.
The trains in Italy are fabulous, so it's really easy to get around.
Okay.
And so I just think you don't want to rush yourself.
Right.
And to really immerse yourself and get to know each location, I think, is perfection. But if you can fly into one and out of the other, it really does help.
And that's helpful when to be able to have a travel advisor of some sort to help you out.
Absolutely, we're good. And you really want to balance your time because there are so many museums and there are so many things to do. You've got to balance the free time to just discover it on your own with the mix of some planned itinerary tours. I'm an itinerary
You are
girl
an itinerary?
Oh my goodness. That is probably why I'm in this business, because I love making
an itinerary.
I like to check it off a
Me
list.
too.
But you definitely need like a 50-50 split of free time so you can just explore on your own.
I love it.
Fabulous.
Good advice, Suze.
Everybody needs to go.
Well, I'm going to go with you next time. All right, SusanTiefelTravel.com for more information. Thanks, friend. Okay, coming up next, if your teen is looking for a summer job, it can be difficult to know what to